Okay, anybody that is still a Democrat to this day, October was the 2nd, 2019, is one of three things: dumber than a box of fucking rocks. Two, indoctrinated up the yin yang. Or three, just doesn't give a shit. It can't be anything other. Can't be anything other. The Democrats right now are going to run a kangaroo court. You've seen it. You've seen the way that they have undermined everything in the House in order to run these faux hearings in order to try to in order to try to impeach the president. But they don't want to vote because they know they don't have the votes. So why would they do this? Well, and it's like, Johnny, explain to me what's really going on. You see, John Durham and William Barr are this close from exposing all of the Democrats' lies. Okay, all of it. And they know they don't have any more time. Okay, first, they changed the actual paperwork that said that the person doesn't have to be firsthand. They changed it without the knowledge of the Republicans. They changed it so that it could be a second-hand person or a third-hand person in order to hear this information. Okay. Where is all of this coming from? Is it coming from Schiff? Is it coming from Brennan? We're not sure. It is part of the deep state, and they're petrified. They know they are running out of time. They need the president out now. Why don't they run a vote? Because they're afraid, both the Republicans and the Democrats. The Democrats that won't vote because they happen to not believe in impeaching a president, and for the fake Republicans who will vote. They're scared of actually exposing themselves. Also, remember, everybody's going to start rising to the top. All of the people are going to truly start showing themselves. Just like I said, Justin Amash was 2 years ago. I said, that guy's a fraud. He exposed himself. And all of a sudden now he said, oh, I'm not a Republican anymore. You never were, dude. You were always a Democrat. And Justin Amash was a fake Republican, a rhino. Okay, people in the Senate like Sass from Nebraska. He's never been a Trumper, and we call him a rhino, as well as Utah senator. It was really interesting that he ended up running, and I said he's going to be there literally to Mitt Romney. I'm talking about. He's going to be there just to try to turn people when the time is right. You watch. Mitt Romney he's like, oh, this is so troubling. But you watch. As they go through the impeachment process, he's going to be one of the people that tries to flip everybody into impeaching the president on the Republican side. You watch. Okay? He's a fraud. All right? These people never accepted the 2016 election and never will. It makes you start wondering about the whole Nixon thing too, right? And they just happened to find something on the guy. They just happened to find something on Nixon. Boom, they got him. But it's the same shit. In other words, they didn't accept Nixon as president, so they were going to find something on him and get him out. They didn't accept Trump as president, so they're going to try to look for something, and they couldn't find something, so they made shit up. And they talk about how he actually is going after a vice president or a presidential nominee. The guy is a fucking crook. They said, well, there's no proof. There's videotape, and there's a lot of paperwork that's going to be coming up. Both, it's going to be exposed on both what he did in Ukraine as well as China. Okay, no proof my ass. Democrats just refuse to look. They just refuse to look. And this is what bothers me about people who say they're a Democrat. They refuse to look at common sense on purpose. They refuse to. In other words, they are very un-American. And I cannot stand anyone that to this day that says they're still a Democrat. Go fuck yourself because you're un-American, because Democrats equal communists. Get the fuck out. Okay? They're trying to overthrow this president. And they better be careful, because once they get to the Senate's going to be able to expose. Because remember, it's run kind of like a trial, meaning the House can impeach a fucking ham sandwich, which is something that's got to be changed, by the way. It's got to be more than just a simple majority that's got to be able to vote in the House that wants to impeach. Okay, it's got to be. We got to change it so that to prevent what we call a partisan bullshit. Not just now, but forever. Meaning, if more than 55% of the vote happens to be one party, it doesn't count. That's what it needs to be. It will prevent this kind of bullshit from ever happening again. Meaning, if a president is really crooked, everyone will know. Both parties will know. Right now, it's 100% partisan. Democrats they're trying to do this. But the Democrats have veered so far left into communism. It's absolutely disgusting. So, what Schiff is trying to do is now he's trying to go after people knowing they're going to say no. Like he's going after Pompeo. He's going after Pompeo. So we're going to bring all your people in the State Department. And he's like, Pompeo's like, no, you're not going to bully me. He goes, well, what did he say today? If you don't come, then we'll assume it's just the truth. See? In other words, if you don't answer to our bully tactics, we're just going to assume it's the truth. Okay? And he's going after Giuliani. Better be careful there, but he's going to try to limit what Giuliani can and cannot say and cannot do. And they want to do things like what they really want is they don't want Giuliani to come. So they want to try to prevent him from really coming by saying things like, we want all the paperwork, all of everything. From the Ukraine and Russia, whatnot. We want all of it. And they're going to say no. And they're like, well, then you must be hiding something. Okay? The whole purpose is they don't want Giuliani to show up. Okay? Everything the Democrats do is deceptive. It's all about lies and deception. Okay? It's to overthrow this country. It is this is something I've talked about for 4 fucking years, that the Democrats are nothing more than a bunch of communists. And people thought 4 years ago they barely listened to me. 3 years ago they just started to listen to me. 2 years ago, 1 year ago, I got tired of it. So even though for a time I had quite a bit of followers, until all of a sudden Twitter and Periscope and all these people started to ban me because they started to get scared. Okay? But everything I'm talking about is the truth. Look at all the tactics that they're doing. Now, I want you to see how clever fucking Nancy Pelosi was. She's sitting there, and I guarantee you there's something called a red pill in each of these fucking things. She comes up with this HR 3 resolution on lowering drug costs, right? Prescription costs. We know that is one of the things that Trump wants to do. So if there's no red pills in it, it should be obvious, and Trump will go, yeah, I'll sign that, boom, and he'll do it. But I guarantee you there's a red pill in there. Think like a smart person, not a fucking indoctrinated Democrat, okay? And the second one was the USMCA. Why is she picking now to do it? And she says, no, we're looking to make sure that it can be enforced. No, they're trying to find a way to red pill it so that it doesn't get done. And then they can turn around, twist the story again, and say, the very things that the president says he wanted to do, he wanted the USMCA, he talks about it at all his rallies, he talks about lowering drug prescription prices at all his rallies, but he doesn't want it really, not really, because when we presented it to him, he turned it down. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. This is October 2nd. You watch. You can tell this is what's going to happen. Why? Because I know the Democrats. Democrats lie, cheat, steal, defame, demean, degrade, deceive, maim, and or kill in order to win. I've said that so many times I have it memorized. They lie, cheat, steal, defame, demean, degrade, deceive, maim, and or kill in order to win. Because they're all about power. So their deception to their own indoctrinated Democrats. Yes, you are trying to lower the drug prices. And Donald Trump said he was, but he's not. So he must be lying. And that's what they're going to get, because the typical Democrat is dumber than dog shit. So they will just listen to A and B without understanding the deception. Trump said that he wanted the USMCA, and now all of a sudden we said, okay, we'll work on it. And now all of a sudden they said they don't want it anymore. Trump's not trying to work with the Democrats. He's just too worried about being impeached. Ding, ding, ding. So the whole entire thing is just political fucking theater. But they're misusing the impeachment policy. What's going to happen is that impeachment policy is going to have to be actually tweaked. Like I said, no more than 55% of one party should be. And this is from now on. Okay? After, because Trump's going to get impeached. He's going to get impeached by the communists. He's going to get impeached, but it's not going to But it's not going to happen through the Senate. Even though you're going to have Mitt Romney, a Republican, and Sass, a Republican. Wink, wink. Okay, they're not real Republicans. Okay, you're going to have people like them come out. You watch. I'm always right. It's not conspiracy bullshit. They always tell me, Johnny's always about conspiracy. If mine are about conspiracy, mine are always right. Are mine conspiratorial? Really? Or am I just finding out what you're all about? That's what I'm letting everyone know. You're full of shit, and I know what you're all about. Okay? They're worried. And they're trying to spin it. That's why they want 3 people out, completely out on any investigation of Russia. Okay, they're trying to get rid of Barr. That's why I mentioned Barr's name. They're trying to get rid of Giuliani, get rid of him, and get rid of Durham. Get them out. Get them out. They're too fucking close to the truth. Get them the fuck out now. That's why. Think. But the Democrats who are going to watch this won't be able to think because they're too goddamn indoctrinated. They really are. They don't really want the truth. The only Democrats that will listen to this that will wake up are the ones that, like I said, maybe didn't give a shit before. Aren't really indoctrinated, but just didn't give a shit. All of a sudden they'll say, you know what? I'll listen, I'll wait. And then all of a sudden they'll see that everything I said is correct. And they'll go, God damn. Everything he said, everything that guy said is correct. Everything. I may have to listen some more to this guy. And that's when YouTube tries to ban you. Peace out. Stay open to the truth, not the Democrat bullshit lies.